So a couple of weeks ago, a trailer came out for RCT Tycoon World, and people asked me to do a rant on it like I did for RCT Tycoon for mobile. I have no clue why, but I felt like there wasn't enough to judge on yet. Like, there was only just that, reveal trailer video, and if I didn't have any information on it, I would not make a video on it, let alone rant about it. But from the 29th till the 31st of August, at PAX Prime in Seattle, Atari gave away demonstrations of games by requests, and one of these games was actually RCT Tycoon World, and since some articles have popped up, including pictures, and I looked at them, and I must say they are very promising actually. Now, I just want to break these down and explain why, to me, these are some very good developments. First of all, the graphics look great. Though the terrible cartoony feel remains, and is probably here to cater towards the more mainstream public, there is realistic lighting, and the shadows look very detailed and dynamic. And if you ask me, the textures are pretty good as well. Though they're still cartoony, they're very detailed, and we've even got realistic clouds. I mean, they're better than the simple clouds that we had in RCT3. Also, the guests look more realistic and less cartoony than RCT Tycoon 3 actually. And the way they interact with the stores and even enter buildings like that looks great. And one more thing to note is this building over here. This seems to be the exact same building that was also shown in the reveal trailer, but now the textures and lighting look a lot better. And this could actually show that they're still improving the general look of things, and that the actual game, once released, may very well look better than the things we've seen so far. Secondly, judging by the square paths and the position of rides and stalls in the pictures, there is most likely going to be a grid system like RCT1 and RCT2 and RCT3 of course, and it will mean that the game won't be as flexible when it comes to scenery and layout things, but it will keep some of the key features of the RCT series until now. It's good to note at this point that this either busts the reveal trailer as an animation and not actual gameplay, since the reveal trailer doesn't follow any grid at all, but I can't rule out the possibility that curved paths will actually be a thing. But then again, of course the reveal trailer might be an animation, but the building that was shown in the reveal trailer appears in the pictures as well, so it's definitely got something from the game in it. Now, third of all, and this is something that made me fangasm, as the writer of this article explains, there is a spline system. And this means that we will no longer have to use the unsmooth, limited, one piece at a time menu coaster builder, and will most likely have a coaster builder similar to those of TPS and No Limits 2. Therefore, even though there is probably still a grid system, coaster building may very well be more flexible, as RCT3 creators of these days have plenty of CS and CTRs to choose. The limitations of in-game track have been one of the biggest obstacles in the game, and RCT World may just have already found the solution to that problem. And don't worry, there will actually be a camera position for the on-ride as well, so that's also cool. As for the multiplayer parts, and something that many people were worried about, they most likely won't make the mistake EA made with SimCity. Now, given that Atari has been a money whore lately, but it's probably not as bad as EA, I don't know. There are 4 plots of land for a park, and each player can have their own plot to build on in your park, and vice versa, and are allowed to only build on their own plot. This means you won't have your friends possibly destroying all of your coasters and torturing your peeps. Also, if you want, you can play offline and just claim the plots for yourself. Now, judging by this, even though I have not seen much of the game yet, I am already looking forward to the release. There is not much to judge yet, but what I've seen so far looks great, and the screenshots look very promising, so this game definitely is heading into the right direction. I've checked around the community and have seen mixed reactions. Some people greatly dislike this so far and think it's shit, but expecting something like Theme Park Studio or a mix of RCT3 and TPS is something that probably won't happen. The RCT3 modded community is just too small. RCT World probably won't be perfect for realistic theme parks and architecture, but I'm still willing to give it a shot. And also, for all of you who are wondering, yes, I am planning on getting this game right away if I can, and make videos of it too. Because so far I really like the look of this, and I'm really looking forward to how this game develops. Peace out.